I wish this showed better in the camera. What a mess. Well, hello YouTube, welcome back to Retired for Life. I'm your host Brian, and this has been piling up in here because I haven't been doing work in the shop, just running in and out of the shop, Christmas decorations, service road work, all that kind of fun stuff. Time to clean it up. Plus I need to get the chain sharpened on my little DeWalt battery powered chainsaw. So first things first, let's start clearing a space. And then I want to bring my heaters in, get some heat in here, and we'll get stuff cleaned up. All right, here we go. All right, folks, we got the heat back on. Yes, I'm still using kerosene heaters. I still have not figured out what I'm going to do for space to put a wood stove in here. I would like to put a wood stove in, and yet I don't want a wood stove because it robs me of a whole big piece of wall space, and I don't have it. so we'll have to give it some thought. Ideally, I'd have some serious power coming down in here, and I could put in an electric heater from the roof, but can't afford that. I've just got the 110 line coming down into here, and that's going to have to do for the time being. So at least we've got some heat. Temperature is coming up. We are almost above freezing, and we'll get going. So I'm going to turn some music on and probably put you guys in a time lapse and get this place cleaned up. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Well, that has the shop looking a heck of a lot better. Now, I've talked about this DeWalt chainsaw a few times, and I've been very pleased with it. It's done a really nice job for what it is. It's very light, very easy to use. I can actually use it one-handed if I need to, kind of thing. Low on power, of course. It's just a 20-volt battery pack in it, so it's not something I would use to cut down big trees or anything like that. But for what I've been doing down on the trails and on the service road, it has been perfect. But that last piece of log that you saw me clear out, where we broke through from the service road onto the old ATV trail, I nicked a rock. Now normally at the end of the day I bring this back and sharpen the chain, kind of thing, with a file, but we've taken a little piece out of the chain this time, so we're going to use the machine here to sharpen it up. So I'll get this out, get it cleaned up, and get it over to our chain grinder.
Mrs. Claus, this one's for you. Tell me, sweet mama, what's I gotta do? I'm tired of pretending it's just who I am. Come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be your man. shave and wear a cap on my head. By matching robes all shiny and red. I'm begging you, please, I'll do all that I can. Come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be your man. And ever since I was a little boy, I never cared much for all those toys.
So this is the 410 120 model sharpener from Oregon, and from my experience with it, I've been very happy with it. It's done a great job. Now, I do think that it is important to be able to sharpen your chainsaw chains with a file. You should be able to do that, especially when you're out in the field and you have an issue and that kind of thing. But for me, I'm not too far away when I'm on my own property, and if I do something wrong, like nick a rock or sometimes catch a nail or something like that in a tree, I'm just going to come back to the house, come out into the shop, set this up, and run the chainsaw chain through this just to get it back into good shape. And I do, after a number of filings, if you're using the chainsaw quite regularly, I think it's a good idea to run it through this every once in a while, just to make sure that everything stays nice and even as you're sharpening your chains. You don't want to end up with an unbalanced chain where you've got some teeth that are cutting and some that aren't, or you get that lovely curve going on in your chain. That's not much fun. All right, I'll get this finished and get back to you. So the maintenance continues. We got the shop tidied up. Might as well get this done. I've hit my mark for the hours for the engine oil change. Now, one of the things I don't do is I don't do a seasonal change. I change the oil way more often than it's called for. I do work this tractor really hard. It is a hard-working machine. So I change the engine oil every 50 hours. For the price of the oil, I mean, why not? I'm not going to bore you guys with another oil changing video. There's lots of them out there. So I'll get this done and then I'll bring you back. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying today's video, and if you have, I'd really appreciate the like, and I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get back to the job. Well, folks, we're in pretty good shape. We've got all our Christmas decorations, external Christmas decorations, unthawed. The inflatables were all frozen to the ground. We've got a whole bunch of rain coming. So we'll leave these running until the rain has stopped and the temperature has changed. So we've got the shop cleaned up. We got oil change done on the tractor. We've sanded the driveway. We've got decorations all ready to go. So one last task for today. We're going to do a quick run out to the critter condo and spread a little bit of Christmas cheer for them. Okay, let's get the ATV going and we'll head out. All right, folks, let's go check them out. See how our little friends are doing. Looks like there's been a little bit of activity down here. Yeah, I would say. Oh, mackerel. Yeah, I would say. Oh, mackerel. They've been cleaning things up, or something has been. I see some larger tracks on the top. Not sure what that is. The tracks are pretty melted, so it's very hard to say. It almost looks like deer, but I can't see a deer going up there. See if I can get a closer look here. No, that's not deer. I'm not sure what that is. All right. You can see my setup there. That's the A60 camera. That's got the 350 solar cell plugged into it. And there's batteries in the camera, so if we get too much dark weather and there isn't enough recharging the solar batteries in the back of that, then the batteries that are in the camera will work as a backup, and it will switch over from solar to battery. Okay, yeah, that's a nice setup. I wish it was wireless. I wish this showed better in the camera. All right, folks, so there's a couple of typical days of some maintenance work and tidying the shop up and that kind of thing. So it's all ready to go. We're supposed to get 10 to 15 millimeters of rain this evening. So, and it's going up to 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. Wow. So I got a little more Christmas preparations to do. We do have company coming, so there's some bread baking and megabites I have to make and shortbread. So we'll spend a few days doing that. And then we'll be ready for Christmas. So thanks very much for watching. If you folks have been finding these videos interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around. And leave a comment. Even if it's just to say hi, that makes a really big difference to the algorithm and makes YouTube happy and helps bring my my channel a little bit farther forward. And I would really appreciate that. So I hope everybody has or has had a really good holiday season. Remember to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and we will see you out on the trails here the next time. Let's head for home.
Merry Christmas, everyone!